Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay guys, we're going to get started here in just a second after I load in the file, and then I will take down the starting screen. We're going to start going back into Aria of Sorrow, and then later we will possibly just do something a bit more relaxing just to kind of close off the night. So then let me get this file loaded in. Then we will take that down. Okay, that's part of that underground passage we were at before. Area to the left down there with the 3 doors. Those are like, that's the arena where we fought Balor, and those are like the 3 challenges. Basically, we need to go up right now using the bat transformation. Right here. Okay. This does kind of just take us back into another section of the clock tower here. But we will travel through it. Alright, so we did go through a part of this. The other side was just a single room. Lightning doll soul there now. Nice. Alright, there's nothing here. Yes, here we had the unique little obstacle course we had to run through. I nearly forgot. Ooh, we just got another weapon. A spear, not quite as strong as the fire sword. Now let's just get the pitch black suit there, which is like 6 more defense, but we lose about 10 intelligence. Ow. It doesn't help when I smack into that. It does seem like that could be a hidden room. Alright. Of course, this is for something I already grabbed. This was a swinging pendulum room with spikes Medusa heads. To get a pretty strong weapon for this point in the game. Really, game, you wouldn't even let me double jump, let alone land on it. Ugh. Alright, let's see about this way. I remember where this jumps up into. Yep, into this room. Remember that we were heading up this way to death from the garden, or floating gardens, or whatever they were. We came across that room there that had that. Supposedly, well, I guess it's not the exact way we're supposed to be going way off the bat, but I will explore it a bit more. As we did have a room with something that kind of shot us back, prevented us from going down the hallway further. Save room. Alright, nope, we still can't go in there. You definitely want the Kicker Skeleton's soul because it gives you another one of your abilities. It's more of a combat one, but so it's not necessarily something you get from a boss. So I've been a couple Mandragoras so far. Okay, that took us down here. Which this was the original way we got up to this section before getting the transformation. Oof, man, they just dropped some meat. I could use that. MP recover. Take us back over there. Ooh, nice, we got their soul now. Alright, that's gonna take us back down towards that way. Trying to look and see where to go. The left side of the tower there might be where to go. We do still have a big section down in like the underground well that hasn't been mapped up because it's a pain in the butt to go through. Keep me healed up. Oof. No soul from you yet either. See? Alright, yeah, this is where I want to go. I really like the clock tower's music. It really has that like mysterious and sort of creepy vibe to it without being like too creepy. Oop, forgot about you. past here, we'll see if we can continue on. Oh right, we had the ball there that I'm unable to actually do anything with right now. Forgot about that. Alright, I think I see how we'd get to that. So I think that's actually our next goal. Okay, up there is just a dead end aside from the save, really. Or well, no, there is nothing past the save, but that'd be like the only point to go up there. Sorry, I had a pop-up for no disk space show up, and that's why I got hit by that and like didn't take him out before he threw it. Alright, let's see here. I know we don't want to go up. Until it disappears, I can still get hit by it, so... This is what I wanted to change. That before I run into the spikes and just take massive amounts of damage. Alright, so... yeah, I'm seeing this is the fastest option because I can just warp to this one. And then I'll make that a save state. We'll make that a safe state in case something happens. I can load from there again as opposed to running all the way back. Oh, nice, they're dropping 50s. Okay, yeah, we want to drop down here. Alright, that cat can hit you still. It doesn't do much damage, but it'll count. So avoid them as it will stagger you back a second like most hits do. Aha! The top floor, or whatever that it was called. As we're now able to come up through here. Oh, darn it. Darn it, that actually didn't do much for me. I don't really have anything else I can take. Okay. I am gonna load from there just so that I can get some healing to deal with that guy. What, you're not gonna drop me a 50 this time? There's a spot there we haven't been to, it looks. Break that, please. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go up and around to get to it. Ooh, we got Curly's one. Alright, but I actually have to go up to get this. Oh, nice. Forgot there was a 50 there. Definitely worth it for having to go buy some items right now. And this is where the headhunter boss was. Hey, Frontline, welcome to the chat. Oh, yep, he's still here. And I have no idea. Okay, so that's that room, and I have no idea how to get past him. Sorry, game takes up the full screen, so I can only see chat when I pause and shift out of it, or whatever you want to call it. But I am by no means ignoring anyone. It just will take me a moment to reply to people. Okay, we're gonna go back to that warp room because we can go to the closest one to the entrance there from the shop. There you are. Nope, it's up here. And at the other end of this hall. Right, so we want to go to this one. Drop down. Go to the left to get back to the entrance to buy some things. Welcome back. Okay, he's not saying anything new this time around. The Gladius Ambassadors, I think I could sell them because I think I can just buy those. Gain Mystical Sword of Protection. Okay, that is less attack, but more constitution and defense. Okay, just a slightly different and bigger katana with a little more damage. Hey, St. Louis. Going alright, how about you? So guys, if you're able to, any tips will be greatly appreciated. You just click the donation button or the tip link in the description below, and it will take you to a site where you can type in the amount that you want to tip. And you don't have to leave a message if you don't want to. It is not required for it to go through. But any tips you guys are willing to give will be greatly appreciated right now. They're always appreciated, but I might need them a bit more here coming up soon. Ah, okay, there's another soul. I'm just gonna take care of them and then go by. Let's do a quick save there before heading up here. I don't feel like dealing with you guys. just gonna walk by him for now. It's way too much damage for how long it's taking. I'd almost forgotten that we went through a 4 of this level without being able to actually go in it. Oop, no, wrong button. You need to stop throwing the knives and just attacking it. Come on! Oop. Alright, nope, not dealing with that. Oh, another warp room. Interesting. This will probably be the quickest one to go to get to a save point easily. So thank you, St. Louis. It's appreciated. So I don't know if you guys were around when I did it, but we did finish off the final stage of Crossrays. It is recorded, it is still in the VOD, so I will have to probably change it over and put it on the VOD channel soon so that it doesn't get taken down. Oh, no, I wanted to check you. Alright, up here. A super potion. Alright, gotta make sure not to waste this one. Super potions are kind of more so needed for the, like, final boss, more or less. Basilisk, huh? You are really ticking me off with that bullcrap now. Make me waste my MP knocking me back down. What the hell? You need to both freaking go away. I've already used all of my potions. Oh my god. I hate that I can't just frickin' slide past them. That is very frustrating. Trying to check and see if... No, this isn't it, so I am going to have to do the save state here. Those things are annoying. Oh, come on. I was attacking you. Hello.
How's it going?
Alright, just this new area that I finally figured out where to go to is really annoying. Got the second grade cockatrices, the succubuses, gold armor, which I freaking slide past. I take the 100+ damage for 2 hits from them because they take too damn long to kill right now.
Right.
Oh, another golem. Ow. Alright, no, you're not even worth it because I've only hit you for 1 damage. And I just died again. Yeah, I don't even have a save point, I just have a save state from before I go up there. Yeah, these guys right here, they're just... I only do like 39 damage to them. And then you have the frickin' gargoyles and gremlins that just sit there and fly around just out of range. And then you have the second grade Valkyries that'll dive at you, then fly out of range too, making it a real pain in the ass. These guys, which like, they kind of like guess where you're gonna like go if you go to back off. That's where they're gonna usually go. Those guys aren't too hard. They're just annoying, but yeah. This is the top floor, I think it was called. You go through the bottom level of it that I flew up from once. It's like, yeah, you come in here, but like, you have to have the bat transformation to actually get into it. Because the double jump doesn't give you enough height. See, I mean, if I like face in the direction too quickly, they come at me from that direction instead. You know what? The 1 soul we just got is going to be very good for healing, so I'm probably going to lose stats because the head hunter gives me so much stats. Unless it's not one of these ones. Nope, it's not. Do I not have it on this one? Did I dye it on the file that I got it on? Or the run I did? Yes. Crap. The succubus is like so good for keeping your health up because they restore health every normal hit you put on the enemy. These guys, yeah, they fly up and then they'll like jump just out of range. Of course, I can't break out of that. Yeah, there was a couple rooms before this that were kind of out of the way and usually had something worth grabbing in them that had like a weaker version of them called a Lilith. Or the Lilith could have been the stronger version, I really don't know. And I'm just avoiding you guys for now. Nope, dead end that way. Ow. I will be cheap because this guy is only taking 1 damage. And he's hitting me for like 66. No. I have a feeling he's gonna drop something of use when we actually take him down. Alright, I will be right back. Dinner's ready. Just hang on a second, guys.
No problem.
Alright, I'm back. Let me see something here. Oh, good. Thank you. So, decent number of people here. Alright. Yeah, that was why I was staying back. Alright. This is taking too long. Right, what are you? Nothing, you're just a breakable. Okay. Yeah, see, so that big section to the right there on the map, that's the clock tower. If you try to come here from there... Oh no, this is the spot where you have, like, right here, where it's unmapped, where they connect. That's a big iron ball you have to use to break open the path between them. Alright, so that's what's there. So now we're going to come up here. Yeah, right here. I don't think I have the ability to do this yet. Because, like, you get Balor's soul, and he, like, it gives a huge punch, but it doesn't affect that at all. Oh, okay. Nice, this is what I was looking for, because it heals you. Alright, that is a wall. Yep, just a wall. Yeah, so where you fought Balor was the arena, and there's like 2 or 3 challenge rooms that give like really good weapons or gear in general if you can beat them. I was able to beat 1, the other 2 I'm not sure what the hell I had to do. Bye. Sword. Alright, let's see. Are you better? You are better. Maybe with you. Oh. That's right, I do have a weapon to sell because these guys drop a weapon on you. Or they can. Well, I'm gonna have to use some mind-ups for this to map the rest of this room. Alright. I don't think we're gonna uncover anything else at the moment. Not even aware that weapon was over there. We just happened to run into it. So like, yeah, I can hit this in time with the swings, but you need something that just makes them swing really fast. And I don't think I have that yet. I have like, I think 2 more abilities that I have to get on. One of them was more of a combat ability, so you got that ability from a specific enemy, as opposed to a shrine after a boss. And that was this. It's just like a drop kick. Okay, we haven't gone up yet from here. you're like the statues in the one challenge room, or the challenge room that I could beat. You had like enemies, but then you had these statues that would kick and try to kick and punch you. And you could just jump over them essentially to avoid worrying about it. Okay, this screams the Dracula fight. Especially because this was essentially called the top floor. Yep, there's a boss room. There's always a staircase like this to his fight.
Yep.
So you're not dealing with that yet. In fact, I think, like most of them, you need the Peeping Eye Soul in order to get the true ending. And I haven't gotten that one yet. There's not like a couple of them towards the beginning that you can kill, or that you are able to fight. See, I think I need to use the black cloak and the pitch black suit as part of the things for getting the true ending. I don't know. I know there's always like 2 souls you need to have equipped. The Peeping Eye is usually 1, and I'm not sure what the other one is. Alright. So, one thing I've been like playing a bit, and I have a whole separate save file for like streaming, is a Waterpark sim. Now, eventually they have said in their last update that they are going to do multiplayer, but they already made Twitch integration, and what that does is you can either type in a command to be thrown into the hiring queue, or you can type in a command to visit.
I see.
I have like my one mod and a viewer that are already part of the crew. Gone over here. Cover my health a bit more. Kind of going back in hopes of potentially getting a succubus soul. Here we had a save room. Or no, sorry, a teleport room. So let's go here. This is the closest to the entrance where the shop is. I already have the zombie soul, which surprisingly was one of the souls that took me the longest to get. But that's because they're only in the first couple of rooms. Alright, so I still have the meat strip as well, but that hardly does anything. Yeah, 29 HP, woohoo. So short sword and the bastard sword, those I can buy from him. Anything that I can buy from him, I don't mind selling. The katana I could buy from you. Or if it's something that is dropped, like the battle axe, or like the cloth tunic, because the zombies will drop the cloth tunic, I'll sell that stuff too, because I can get more of them.
Yep.
Leather, copper, and steel plate I think I can get more of, but just not too sure right now. What's funny is that Yasuna is just like a slightly longer katana when you look at the 2 pictures of them, and it's only like 9 more damage. And like the description is just said to have killed a demon. I'm trying to think what the one sword in the arena that I found complete the challenge for was. It's one of those ones that has like an epic name that throughout like tons of mythology. I'll spend a little more I have on a couple high potions. Headhunter is kind of like your main bread and butter when you don't need a soul that lets you do special things, because like where that soul goes, that's where you equip the soul to walk on water or walk underwater. Oh yeah, this is where we need to go back to. Nay. With these ones, you want to wait till they start diving to actually move, because otherwise they just kind of track you like this. And I get my ass kicked. And I don't think I'd saved yet. Alright, come on, let me get through this. Or maybe I did when I came back, let me check. Nope, because I don't have the sword. That's okay, we can easily get that. Aha, there is another doorway up there. Like, you have to get them when they dive down, but it's a pain in the ass. Because they have so much range with their frickin' spear lance. Yep, up here. Alright, let me go here. And we did not check this in the middle, so... You see what I say about these guys now? They'll fly around into you, but like other than that, they kind of avoid being in range. Oh, a mana prism. Okay, very nice. That's like a super mana potion. I had already once accidentally used a super potion in another boss fight. I just wanted to see if there was anything there. That's fine. We'll head back in here and save with the sword now. So what I was thinking, since this is kind of like indicating we're towards the end, is once we actually finish this, I'd thought about this like for a while, because it's like, this was a GBA game, it's not going to last that long.
Right.
It made it through most of the month, but I didn't expect it to last the whole month, you know?
Right.
Is I'll probably go back to a Mask of the Lunar Eclipse.
Alright.
Although if you want, in the Dominus collection, it's the DS games. So you have, well, the not-so-stellar sequel to this, but the other two games in that collection are Portrait of Ruin and Order of Ecclesia.
See?
And Proton John really likes Portrait of Ruin, and I've heard good things about Ecclesia, and I've played it a little bit. It is pretty interesting and fun. I didn't play too far into it, but I did like what I tried. So if you prefer to see one of those, let me know after we finish this one.
Alright.
As this was your game choice. Yeah, there's something... So here, like, see, we have abilities. Kicker Skeleton, that was an enemy. These other three came from shrines after defeating a boss. And then Death was actually from the Death boss. Headhunter was another boss. Headhunter is like the best one because it boosts every stat, and the more souls you have, the more it raises everything. Headhunter was like a 3-phase boss, and the final form was a freaking pain in the ass because it would shoot like a poison mist from the ceiling, and then it would like shoot its tongue down from the ceiling too, so it was hard to just fight it. Yeah, like the reason I say about like having these other things is because right here, Skula and Undine, you need this to like walk underwater, and you need this to walk on top of water. So you sometimes have to switch that off. Death is a summon, it summons a scythe. But that did come from the Death boss fight. I think there was one other one too. You recently got Lightning Doll, not Gladiator, not Killer Mantle. I freaking hate Killer Mantles there. Another thing that float down, but then they like fly out of range until they go to attack you.
I see.
Oh, you know what else I got we could do that would fit? As I actually bought Raido, Mystery of the Soulless Army. The one spin-off that was like an action RPG. No! You've done enough. Back off, whore.
Oh, jeez.
Lilith is never that freaking aggressive. She probably does do that, but I always kill her before she actually jumps towards me.
Right.
Even with weaker weapons. I'm killing them because I actually like their soul. It's a good thing for healing. Because, like, I had it at one point and then I died. And what their soul says is that when you attack with normal attacks, you recover some of the health, the damage done to their health is health. Alright, basically it's lifesteal, essentially. Now, the one enemy I haven't tried to take down because then you have the succubuses like that just back away. Now, I hate this guy because he summons the Knight and Gladiator skeletons, and I can't just slide through him. Now, the Knight skeletons are the blue ones. The Gladiator skeletons are more pain in the ass because they guard. Like, if you can get them without guarding, like, obviously their shield's always mid-attack, so attacking like this, they're always going to guard.
Right.
And see how tricky those guys are to kill, because you have to, like, time it just as they're starting to drop. So, like, the only way to hit them is you have to crouch down and hope that they're not going to guard downward on you. Or you try to jump behind them before they turn around. It was a pain, to say the least. And that guy can just sit there constantly summon both of them. It takes a moment, like you saw at the animation when he lowered his head and spun it. And then there's the beam. These guys I haven't taken out because I only do so much to them. I've just been gliding through them. I want to take care of you first. don't use that. I'll use this, although it's very hardly any HP at all. Now I can stand somewhere where that doesn't hit me, but I don't know where the hell it is. Now, like, my only bet is to try to make it back up to the teleport room. Well, there is that section there, but I'd have to slide through him to get to it. Oh, damn, that's down and back around. Alright. Save state just in case. Yep. I forgot that guy was right there. Alright, I'm gonna have to use... No, not a high mind. What the heck, game? Do I not have anything? I thought I bought shit. There's no way I can freaking slide through him because I take 73 damage. Twice to do that. I need to see if I can sell this freaking spoiled shit. I wonder, but I really don't know if it's going to be doable. Haha. Ingenuity kicks your ass. Ah, frickin' hell, right as he raised his sword. I want to try to map the next spot behind him. Yeah, it's not going to work with those guys too much. The freaking third variation of them, like, will fly wherever the hell you're facing. Alright, I'm getting tired of this now. I already wasted a super potion. I'd rather not waste more of them until the fight with Dracula. Satan's ring. There is a special ring you can get that's like incredibly powerful. Come on! Frickin' MP ran out, what the heck. But you have to have every soul in the game to get it.
Sick.
And there is an optional boss that you have to have the soul from too. I have the area to that boss marked and mapped out, and I've fought in him, but I have not finished him off yet. Because I read that he was optional, so I was like, okay, so I can come back and try to do this later if I really want to. Alright. That would go here. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay, we're definitely putting that on. So the pitch black suit and Satan's ring, I guess, would be the two things to wear for this. And then maybe the Clad Bulb because it's like got the red aura as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, supers and mana presence restore everything. No, thank you. Yeah, so right here, this is the section of the floor you come through while you're exploring before you have the bat transformation. And right there is the door to the previous area, and you just come through and go through this door to the next area, because you can't go up there otherwise. Now the trick is going to be getting to either a teleport room or a save room without dying with no health.
Right.
Alright, so you see that one room with the... So like the red squares are save rooms. You see that one at the top left?
Yep.
That little square at the bottom there, that room at the bottom right, you can't go there. It's like blocked off by like a black mist or something.
I see.
It shoves you back like you're hit with something, but it doesn't do any damage. So there must be something to unlock that too, or that might be where the ring is that I was mentioning. I really don't know. Well, you know what? I should be okay to go down this way to get there. I kill everything easily enough and I should be able to avoid everything without too much hassle. I just gotta make sure I don't run into a skeleton bone. Yeah, this is another path up to the clock tower that takes you to the other side. That's where you got the pitch black suit. Extra careful coming through that room just because of archers. Yeah, on the way down to Malor, there's a section of that I haven't mapped out either, but that's because it's like a part of like the underground well that's like a pain in the ass to go through. As going through the well, you needed like a lot of like the Skula ability to go like underwater.
Ah.
These guys, I need the soul from them. Peeping Eye. There's only like one other one that you can kill. Oh, two. There's that one. Now then you have this classic one here that watches you from behind. I don't know if they did that in, well, I don't think Symphony of the Night did that, but like when Iga did Bloodstained, he had that same sort of situation in it where you had a peeping eye that watched you.
Oh, wow.
From behind the scenes, keeping an eye on you, yeah. There's the first iteration of the like flaming wheel with a lion head. Haven't gotten that one soul yet either. So there's one more peeping eye. And like, because there's only like a few of them, yeah, it's not easy to get their soul unless you want to sit there and grind them early on. But from what I remember, in any game where you have soul collection, you need their soul for the true ending. And the actual final boss. Yeah. So like, well, I don't have it on right now, but the War Fatigues is really good. That's a piece of armor you buy from him. You can't get it otherwise. There's like the war fatigue, there's the officer's uniform, and then there's a third one. It's like a military armor. But as you can see, they're more for raising your strength and attack.
Right.
But at the time, for an extent, they are like the best things you can get. Oh, I can buy Mana Prism and Super Potion from now, but goddamn are they expensive. Wait, can I not buy regular potions from you anymore? Oh no, this is selling. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. So you can buy the Basilord, the combat knife, but the soldier-looking skeletons can drop the combat knife too. The rapier, there's an enemy that'll drop the hammer as well, the broadsword, the spear, the gladius, the scimitar, katana, the cudgel, the warhammer, which there's another enemy that'll drop the warhammer too. Estoc, trident, lance. You actually find the lance at some point. The claymore, the partisan. I actually have found a partisan, the Graham, which is a really good one, but that's one of the ones that's got the slow swinging down arc, as is the Escalon. So there's like, oh yeah, the Dragon Slayer sword, that's the one I was thinking of. There's a sword called the Dragon Slayer. It's one of the swords you get for completing one of the challenges in the arena. One of the 3 rooms that's like a big challenge to try to get through. Right, so I can buy leather and copper plate from you, so I don't need that. So here's war fatigues, the soldier uniform, army jacket. Oh, I can buy the armor of water from you. And silver plate, gold plate, the Soul Eater ring. That's good for getting those, but goddamn is that expensive. That gives you like, 5 luck and a better chance of getting souls for that one thing. Alright, so the armor of water, you can find that down in the underground well, so. But the silver plate and the gold plate, unless I probably want to buy those, as they're going to be the strongest things. Oh, here's your friend you get trapped here with. Mina Hakuba. Oh, so I wonder if Yoko will be alright. Do you know Yoko? Yes, she's been coming to my house since I was very young. Because I'm an only child, she's been like a big sister to me. I see. Did Arikado bring her here? Yes, he did. Then I'm sure she's okay. He said not to worry about her. He was confident he could save her. That's why he brought her here. If you say that, she'll be fine. I believe you. I know this is tough for you, but hang in there. Okay, leave it to me. She appears to be asleep. So, right before you enter the arena, you see the guy that claims to be the, reincarnation of Dracula stab her. Before you enter the arena. That's why she's out here like that. Yoko is essentially, from what they say, a member of the church. As is the guy named Arikado they mentioned. And the guy that stabbed her was named Graham. I don't remember what his last name was. Let me see. I don't think this game has anything like a synapsis thing. Alright, so down here, this is the arena. Down by that save point where you see the 3 unopened doors, those are the 3 challenge rooms. It's an elevator that takes you to them. The map side on the left below the save room is the boss fight. Now, further down to the right of this teleport room, that's the underground cemetery, and that's where the optional boss fight for Legion is. And you have to break off all the dead bodies to freely open up the core. and then take out the core with nothing on it in order to get the soul. Now, he's not a hard fight, but when you get to that point, he bounces around a lot, and he has 3 tentacles that shoot lasers that hit you for like 70 damage each.
I see.
And they tend to shoot at an angle, so they're really hard to avoid if you're trying to jump around. That was why I hadn't taken him out yet. I got to that point, but I had no more healing, and I was like, yeah. There's no way I can do this right now.
Indeed.
And then, like, the thing is, once you take off either 1 or 2 sections of the bodies, there's a tentacle that'll automatically start shooting lasers at that point. When you just have the one tentacle shooting lasers, it's not that hard to avoid. Yeah, so this spot here, I don't know why I can't go here yet. But, there's an enemy that looks like that rabbit that'll send you back to the start of the room.
Oh.
And yes, that is a demon you see in the mirror, the one mirror there. It's a enemy taken from Japanese mythology, or a demon from Japanese mythology. If you sit in that long enough, like they pop out and they start attacking you from the mirror, then they'll jump out.
Oh wow.
Ooh, I want that. That's a 50 point, or a 50 gold coin. There's been money bags that were for 1,000 and others that were for 5,000, but I've already gone through those. A number of them were up in specific rooms in the tower. Yeah, so this is where you initially needed Undine, because you have to walk on top of this water to get up there.
Alright, well, I'm sorry to say it, but I'm probably not gonna be able to stick around for very long. I'd probably better be going.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright. Well, anyway, have a good stream.
Yep, thanks for joining me.
Yep, no problem. See ya.
See ya. Okay, so I'm gonna get to a save that I'm comfortable going at for trying to explore the rest of this place, guys. And then we're going to switch games for a couple of hours. As I had mentioned, we are pretty much at the end of the game right here. As we already found Dracula's room there. I am just not quite up to the point of taking him on just yet. Let's see here. I know what, I'll go from this warp room to a save point. Come on, there we go. Oh, you frickin' things. Alright, so I'm gonna head over to this save. And then you're going to switch games here in a second, guys, so just bear with me for a moment. Alright, you still there, Sam? Well, I got it here. Alright, let me find this. I suppose we could do that too. That would be a nice relaxing thing to play. Alright, just waiting for this to come up so that I can switch the capture over to it. And then obviously I want to Alright, hang on guys, this is still loading in. You might recognize it from the music, yes. We haven't played this in quite some time. I'm just going to wait for this to load in before I take down the image. This game and its quirky, slow loading. Alright, there we go. Load in, just give me 1 second as it's still loading up as I can't even move in it yet. Really, you're gonna lag it up so much I can't even move a window easily. Alright, is this not gonna work this way? Alright, that seems to be what I have to do for this. Alright, so guys. Alright, I'll wait for the ad break to end before I talk about anything that they've done more recently. I'm just going through the tech tree at the moment, as you can see, to see what might have been added. Okay, where is the one new thing? I'm pretty sure that was under maintenance here somewhere. Okay, there's the training for it. So this is the page it was in. There it is. Alright, so welcome back. We're going to continue our part where you guys can either type in exclamation hire me or exclamation visit to visit the park or work at it and be put in the queue for me to hire from. I probably sadly will have to replace Abigail here soon, because unfortunately, unless they've made a recent update where they've done this, when you improve the training, the current workers' training level does not go up. So you typically have to fire them or release them and then hire someone else that is of the proper training level. Alright, so let's start this. We have the first two expansions here, and as you can see over there, we have the first full-size, larger water slides finally. And I've been trying to make the showers and bathrooms a bit more secluded by putting like bushes and things around them. And I've left this fence up here that I had blocked off this area with, so they only have the one section here to make it over here from, to make things a little bit easier. You two gave yourselves away almost immediately. Okay, so we need to tase 15 people total to complete the next task for the 4th star, which is probably why we had so many people that were cheats and vandals in here at the moment. As I think that is something that they did, and one of their updates is where when you come to this task in your list for getting up to 5 stars, they made it much easier to do, where like when the first park I did, I had to wait through like 3 or 4 days to get the 15 people done. Alright, we saw someone running out, so that makes me think we had a pervert here somewhere. Screw you and wanting a hot dog. Alright, well, so far they've given me 7 people, which is great that it's much easier to get them all when you get to this point. Look around, see if we have any more smelly people, any vandals or cheats, especially pervs. Pervs are the biggest issue because they're the hardest to find and they will actually cost you money, since the pervs will make other customers run away. Quite up to 10 people just yet. And while I'm at it, You know, you can clearly see I'm trying to clean it up. Senior 6 up. Oh, but I gave her one. Alright, good, you're back finally. Get back to your job. Okay, there's 8 people. I think I need to change some settings in this to make it less laggy. It is a joke when you run away right as I'm about to give it to you. So along with the chlorine and the training for it, that is something else they did in a previous update is when people are waiting at the vendors, they have a visible timer that you can see now. And then there's also vehicles that go down the road too now. On clearing out some of the trash bins. Just tell me what the heck you want quickly. Oh, did a lifeguard actually save them? Because a life preserver got tossed before I tossed mine. But I kind of doubt that. I don't think they changed the way that works with the lifeguards yet. Or if they're even planning to. Oh, we got a vandal. We now got 10 of them. Oh good, we cut the vandal. I don't have a restocker, so I'm going to have to get these myself. Let's clean this one up first. people need to stop walking where I'm mopping. And then he won't get knocked around. Alright, so 4 more people now. Whether they be cheats, vandals, or purrs, and we will complete that task for the next point in the star. Yes, go over to them, Davis. That had what you wanted in it, jerk. Alright, done for the day. Works for me is it'll let me actually focus on getting things done and restocked. Yeah, so the one big thing that the chlorine mechanic adds that makes it a lot more challenging is like when you get to the point of having nearly all of the park expansions and a ton more pools, it will make it a lot harder to make sure you keep them all clean with the chlorine. You're good. We're going to restock you. Those couple bags, and then I'll drop the couple of tools that I don't need when we're closed, so that I can carry more of the trash bags. Alright, you needed 2, so we need like 2 snacks and a drink at once. So I need 2 snacks and 2 sodas at least. Yep, and there's the cars. Although we're not even anywhere as near the road right now. And yeah, I know I have that space back there, I just haven't decided exactly what to do with it yet. Alright, and we need hot dogs. Got it. set you right there. That way you don't go to waste, and when the lemonade gets low again, we'll just grab that. Okay, then I need one more soda. Maybe two. Oh, that was me rolling down there. We will need that, though. Probably need it for the next day. More people, and then we will have everyone tased needed for that objective. And as bad as that might sound, you just need to tase. It's only counting when you tase the cheats, vandals, or that only counts the people that are cheats, vandals, and pervs. The ones that you need to kick out. Actually, I'll drop you in there. Change the music. Nice. Alright, let me grab a couple of tools we need. Check something here. Abby, you're level 2. How the hell did a worker make a puddle? Really? Oh good, they got him. Nice. Regardless, though, that's a bit ridiculously early for someone to be stuck on a diving board. Alright, one more person and that task is complete. I like how much quicker they made this. Like I said before, the game just played normally when you had to do this, so you had to wait however many days in the game it took to get 15 people. Now during this task, they show up a lot more regularly to make it a lot quicker for you, which is very nice, and thought a very nice quality of life change that they did. Speaking, actually, I never did go through our tree again. So we got our next toilets, the spray can, which I don't really care for. The park size, I don't want to do that one just yet. Resort pools, attraction decorations. I'll do those three things. Next, the 3-star pools and even bigger tips to earn more money. They're going to do like an update with pool cleaning chlorine and chlorine training. They need to make like either the lifeguard or a janitor take care of vandals for you as well through training or something. Alright, nice, that finished that, but that only gave us the first half. Okay, so now we have to empty trash bins. Well, you already got the 3-star slides. And the decoration points done. I need to build 3 diving boards with 3 stars and empty 10 trash bins. You're in a weird bug there. Oh, okay, good. Alright, well, let me take care of you. And then we'll take care of this since he's slacking. Team 8 hour... No, team. No slide. Senior in 6 without the slide. Yep, there's the bat if you wanted to use it. And you start with the punching glove too, which you could use besides pushing, before you get the bat or the taser. Adult for 6. And you do want the slides. Someone drowning at the other end? Yep, looks like it. Are you serious? still want to keep them emptied regularly despite that, just to make sure the park doesn't get too smelly and keep people coming. So we just got to do 5 drowning guests, which I'm assuming they're going to make that easier to get / quicker, like they did with the tasing of 15 people. And then build the diving boards, which I'll do at the end of the day before we open again. There's 2, we need 3 more. Oh, I thought you were a perv. I thought I saw the camera flash there. I do feel the janitor is slacking some. Unfortunately, the janitor is the one viewer, so I can't exactly remove them just yet. And they are tier 2, so those 2 bags are full, so I can't pick the trash up with them. You don't get to sit down and relax because you didn't pay to come in. Oh, nice. I like how they actually have like different jumps they can do into the pool. Okay. I apparently not have enough room for some reason. Give me 1 second while I check something, guys. Well, there's quite a bit of space where it is, so I don't know what the heck's going on with that. Alright, I gotta grab a trash bag to do that. I don't think I have. Oh, no, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. So the high dives would be the 3-star boards. Yep. And now we have the 3-star pools as well. Those are pretty big though, so we're not going to be putting those in just yet. So the decorations, I wouldn't mind. Park size, like I said, don't want to do that just yet. I'll grab the toilets, then they got even more points for the mop upgrade. Because I don't have the one option, the one upgrade available to me yet, let alone be able to buy it. I need my hammer. I know I gotta place 3. But it shouldn't be a problem. Because we got 3 pools on the 2 ends there that are bigger. Now we just need to save 3 more drawing people, and I think that'll get us the next star and unlock the next set of upgrades. do something while we're still playing. If worse comes to worse, I'll just have to exit out without saving. Make sure it'll start saving again. And then, sorry, and then just off stream get back up to where we are right here. Sorry about the delay there. Let's see here. Any of the other lawn chairs that aren't in the big groups together needing to be cleaned or repaired? Looks like we're going to need at least do one granola and soda here coming up. I will buy those ahead of time so we're not running out and taking up time we could be watching the park. What the heck have you been doing in here? Alright, I have one more person, so I could hire a restocker or a vendor. So I'm going to place you on that. Alright, we already swept to advance 2 the next day. I really think it'd be cool if I had like what would essentially be more or less a paraphernalia vendor where like you're selling like t-shirts, swimming trunks, goggles and things like that. Alright, let's see. Okay, we'll need those. Let me check our other 3. That granola's okay for now. And I think those should be okay. We'll probably need to replace the other 2 granola at some point, but... Or no, I have one. Probably replace the other granola and soda potentially at some point, but for now... We'll just do this. Oh yeah, and I do actually have a spare granola in here, so... It's not like we're going to be that. We'll just need another soda. So let me go grab that. So this is where they have like chips. This is now the chlorine. Since the very beginning, this has been here saying it's not unlocked. Meaning this is programmed and it's meaning this has been added in, it's just not fully programmed, I guess. Because after unlocking everything on the trees, this has never opened up. I would prefer you to like drop that where I was looking instead, please. Sorry, I had to do something there for a second. Alright, so I would continue this for about another hour or so, but because of the issues with it not saving, I think I'm going to call the stream here so that I can address this and then actually get it caught back up and saved. So I shall see you all tomorrow, where we shall continue Aria. I might go back down and try to actually take on Legion to get his soul. And then we'll work towards mapping the rest of the place, more or less. So until tomorrow, guys, I'll catch you all later. Have a good day or night wherever you might potentially be, and we'll see you in the next stream. Goodbye.